C2C Social Action's been around for the last 22 years, supporting anyone at any stage of the criminal justice system through one-to-one support and group support, with the aim to reduce offending across Northamptonshire and Milton Keynes.
We have centres that provide support and build skills and build self-esteem and offer courses and a whole range of activities and services that can really change people's lives.
When you reach a crisis point and things become difficult and unmanageable, where do you go? Where do you go?
We've had people say that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for C2C. We've helped people who have lost all hope, who have tried other services.
We want to enable them to see that there is hope.
It doesn't matter where they started from, what their background is, they deserve that.
People have more value than they often realise. They are worth more than the worst thing they've ever done, and society can easily write people off.
We will never, ever look at somebody by their worst mistake. We look at their potential and we look at what they can do and how they can change. If we believe in them, then they start believing in themselves.
One service user said, "What makes you special is that you ask me what I'd like to happen, rather than telling me what's got to be done."
So we're not coming at them with our agenda and our priorities. We try and talk to them and listen to them and find out what their issues are, what their needs are.
Help them to see where they can make changes in their lives and what they are wanting to do.
So for a homeless person, for example, everybody might think, well, they need a roof over their head. But actually their priority at this moment in time might be restoring a family relationship. So we can help them do that.
That's what makes us different.
We absolutely work in partnership with other services, but we try and bring them all into one place.
To avoid people retelling their story time and time again, so we try to bring continuity of support worker with that individual so that they see that same familiar face each time they come in. A lot more progress can be made because they're not having to go and revisit the same things time and time again.
That's another key concept of what we do. It's about helping people to become more resilient so that when they are knocked down, they can get back up quicker.
We don't give up, we keep going, we adapt the way that we approach things.
Sometimes it's just as simple as helping them fill a form in. If you can't read and write, how are you going to apply for a benefit?
And we're here for people that other people don't want to support. When we say we're going to do something and we do it, that enables them to be able to trust again.
We can give them something new.
Show them somebody cares. They actually care.
We use a small step, goal-focused approach.
Just small steps in the right direction, and that's all they need to do.
And really help move them on into some significant steps and major achievements that they wouldn't have thought possible if you just presented them with a massive goal at the end.
The blue skies always reappear, and we're here to help them until those blue skies start to reappear.
One of the projects that we've got at C2C is a 3-plot allotment run by horticultural therapists. So we provide that horticultural skills, also some therapy. So we're talking to people as they're working on their gardening skills.
We grow fruit, vegetables and flowers. They also take that produce and they bring it into the Women's Centre.
Use it in cookery lessons and in dyeing fabrics that we can then sew into materials that we can sell. So there's a wonderful way of interplaying between the different projects.
Many service users, once they've received support and see the value of it and see how it changes lives, they want to give back. They want to give back to others what they've received.
They come back and they volunteer and give support to other women. Some have gone on to be employed with us, and they're such valuable assets to our organisation because of their lived experience. There's just so much impact that we can have in supporting people.
To see the woman that walked into one of our centres and gave me a great big hug and said, "You have saved my life." To know that she had received the support she needed to be able to stay alive.
If we weren't here, I don't know. There's so many lives, yeah.
What we want to do is be able to avoid people going on to reoffend by helping them have the foundations right in their lives. With the right support, people can thrive and achieve much more.
What better way to reduce crime, to stop crime, than to stop offending? Statistics show that our approach is much more successful and much cheaper than prisons.
Everyone deserves a brighter future, and that's what drives us to do what we're doing.
It's so rewarding to see people thrive, learning to trust, growing in self-esteem and being able to learn new skills, and I just love to see lives transformed, and they do all the hard work. We just support them and cheer them on. We're the cheerleaders as they make the big changes in their lives.
to watch them sort of like throw their arms up and they're like, my potential is limitless, and it's just awesome to watch. And we see people's lives change all the time.
It's not just people's lives, it makes society better for all of us. It makes communities safer, and I love being part of something so good.
Every single person who walks through this door is worth it, and it's worth us being here to just be there and say, hey, nice to see you today.
Would you be willing to support the life-changing work of C2C Social Action across Milton Keynes and Northamptonshire by donating your time, money or items? All your support is very much appreciated. Thank you.